He don't know what it means.
I wonder why the comments don't be popping up on the screen.
What?
Comment.
He don't understand that. He don't see it. Say, what won't come up?
The comments.
That MOTB could be money out the bank.
They may do come up. I just ain't seen them come up. After I be closed, I be saying somebody coming. But I don't know how to go back and look at it. I don't be seeing it. Cruising on that beach cruise. Bitch, this ain't the beach. The beach cruise. You know what I told you? I looking for her last week.
About a week ago. Shalom.
Shalom.
It's a GMS Port City, Mobile, Alabama camp. Coming at you again with another camp. But before we get started, we're going to face the east, giving our glory, praise, and honors to
Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushua, Bashim, Kakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, teach you well. Peace and salutation to the whole field elect that's scattered abroad, preaching the truth and sincerity. To you, Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, and you know, we're at it again. You know, another Saturday in Babylon, man.
Right.
All right, we standing out here on the highways and byways, you know, telling our people, you know, repent, you know, to follow after the Lord. We ain't out here to piss you off and what it is, convince you to come back to the Lord or none of those things. But our purpose is us being out here is for us to be fishermen for the Lord, man. All right?
Or if we piss you off, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, we don't give a fuck, but our only concern, our only concern is for the elect. All right? Come.
Matthew 4 and verse 19, and he said unto them, follow me, and I will make you fishers of men.
Right, you know, follow the Lord, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, in truth, sincerity, in righteousness, man. All right, and he gonna make us fishers of men. All right, and how do we fish those men in? By speaking the words of the Lord. You know, like the scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice, they follow me.
Mark 1 and 15, and saying, the time is fulfilled, and the kingdom of the Most High is at hand. Repent ye and believe the gospel. Now as he walked by the sea of Galilee, he saw Simon and Andrew, his brother, casting a seed into the net, for they were fishers.
And if I can add, you know, it goes into this 100% doctrine, man. Because that's the only way you can fish the elect. You know, it's a lot of motherfuckers out here with bullshit ass doctrine, man. That ain't feeding the elect and leading them straight astray, man.
Right.
You got it.
Verse 17, and Yahweh Shah said it unto them, come ye after me, and I will make you become fishers of men.
Right, and we're in those times now where it's the time, okay, of the kingdom to be established, man. You know, we're in those times. We're at the end of this thing, man. Okay, because we're seeing the prophecies, man. We're measuring the time diligently in these prophecies that are taking place, man. So yeah, we're at the end of this thing, man. You know, we don't have very much long in here, man.
This real quick, straight to the point. Second Esdras 9 and 13. And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished, and when, but inquire how the righteous shall be saved, whose the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Right, so basically, you know, we don't give a fuck about you 2/3. We don't worry about our brothers and sisters that fall after you have about Shimmy shot, man.
Matter of fact, and that jump back up a little bit and get some of the meat out there. Start at about 8.
Second Esdras 9 and 8. It says, shall be preserved from the said perils.
Go to 7. Yeah, go to 7.
Second Esdras 9 and 7. And every one that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby ye have believed.
Yeah, and that's like going back to what I was saying in the beginning. We ain't not here to make you believe this. We can't do that. All we can do is warn you, give you the message. That's all we can do.
You can't make the fish bite the bait.
Yeah, you can't make the fish. You can't jump in there and open the fish mouth and put it on the hook. He got to bite it himself, you know what I'm saying?
And we giving you the right bait.
Yep.
Yep.
And only those who call gonna bite.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a lot of people in the world who, all us brothers, you know, not saying we go to the same people, but when you first come into this truth, you be just telling people, like, you know what I'm saying? Them motherfuckers don't
Especially
bite
the
the bait.
one closest to you.
Yeah, they don't bite the bait.
Yeah.
If they do, they spit that motherfucker out without getting hooked. You know what I'm saying? They like bass, man. If bass hard to catch, they stubborn. They don't bite anything, man. But like a fucking mullet or something. How about mullet?
Yeah, and in these times, all people swear they so woke and conscious. You know, so they definitely ain't finna bite. You know, no, I don't believe in that God you preach, or you preaching hate type shit. You know,
Niggas stuck in their ways.
yeah. So they spit the bait out. You know? So what's going on? Yeah, keep going.
It says, shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders.
Right, so the ones that come back, that repent and come back to you, how about you, they're going to be protected from the calamity that the Lord is going to bring upon this place that's mentioned in these scriptures, man.
For I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Oh shit, I saw it.
Right, so,
Oh shit.
She failed.
Yes, sir.
Broke her leg.
Broke her ankle like a motherfucker.
Is it broke? She must say some stupid shit. She said some crazy shit.
And I was able to see the whole fall. That bit ankle
And then
slid.
she looked like a Jake
Yo,
with an Edomite.
but she
Yo.
could be a Edomite,
She
though.
could be an Edomite.
could be a chocolate Edomite.
Hey,
Yeah, her daddy could be an Edomite
Yo.
with a Jake.
I know she ought to feel embarrassed as fuck. Judgment. Bitch.
She is embarrassed.
She
And,
probably said, why I say that about those niggas?
What?
them bitches easily get embarrassed. You read that that last 2 lines of it?
Second Esdras 9 and 8.
The ones. No, I'm talking about the line.
That shit happened for a reason.
Mhm.
I was able to see the whole thing.
Read 8 over.
Call her
So
like
you
y'all
watched
about
it?
to I was watching.
She was looking over him.
Yeah, reading the sign.
Talk shit. I ain't the push thing, cag thing.
Boy, you should have seen it. Oh my
I wasn't even
goodness.
looking.
Man, you should have seen it.
You should have did how they used to do back in school.
Ooh, put the camera on her ass.
Second Esdras 9 and 8. Shall be preserved from the said perils,
They shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders.
Yeah, so only the elect is gonna see that. Only those who bite the bait, you know, and hold on to it for their life and don't let it go. Get caught, goddamn it.
Right.
Don't be a stubborn, be a dumb fish. You know what I'm saying? Get caught on the hook, get reeled in, and goddamn threw in the fish pot, man.
And don't let go till you
Yeah, until you're
get
cool.
through. Yeah.
Don't flop off the deck, you know what I'm saying? Let go right mean you finna get the bitch over goddamn. You better let go back into the water. Through.
Just like her, she could have been the one got, you know, she could, like you say, she could be a Jake. And then true for her, but she probably looked at it and goddamn scoffed.
Said some stupid shit.
That's how quick the most I could judge your ass, like when Miriam talk shit about Moses. Stripped her ass. Yo, stripped her pigment out of her ass.
Her shit gonna be hurting in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Like AI got Allen Iverson goddamn took her ass to the hole. There you go. Call her ass up.
That it?
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
Yeah, because that's the point. Going back to what I was saying, like shit, we ain't trying to make you get it. We just delivering a message. It's only for the elect. If you don't get it, you gonna be where in a pitiful case, man. Who? Which abuse the ways of the Lord. You got one. I got one.
Yeah, the apostle, the word apostle means sent away. So the Lord sent us. You know, starting with our apostles and elders down, who've been teaching the word for decades, man. So this, you know, we still doing the same thing, continuing in the stead of our teachers.
Into the other man's life.
And like the brother Lachman said earlier, we bringing that proper bait to reel the proper fish in, which is the elect.
Second Esdras 9:9, it says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
And we see the pitifulness that could actually happen to you, motherfucker, man. With the way this devil moving in the earth, man. Talking about bringing back all kinds of goddamn lethal killings and shit like that.
Yeah, lethal injection.
And it's gonna be legal. It's gonna be legalized, man. Checks don't know what the fuck they got coming.
See, motherfuckers think they constitution.
Yep.
I got a constitution. Shut the fuck up.
Yo.
You got no constitution. Shit. That's why they trying to get martial. They trying to stir people up so they can implement martial law, man.
Yeah.
Where the constitution gonna be suspended.
And Bush Jr., he like the Elder Pastor Hart said in a video a few days ago that Bush Jr., he said the Constitution is just a piece of paper.
That's it.
And when he was in term, what he did, the 911, you know? So he was in that mindset. That's the same mindset this devil is in today.
Yep.
DJT.
And we, you know, when we speak about these things, that just occurred when they was all them damn devils puppets.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All of them got Trump. If Kamala would have got enough, she would have did the same thing Trump doing. You know what I'm saying?
But this is such a man's word that ain't no finna be no goddamn woman.
Yeah, it only makes sense for a devil to be in rulership over this place in the end.
That was some false ass hope.
Yeah, that just was theater, stage.
Yep.
To get them bitches back more proud.
Yeah.
And hope you nigga ride behind it.
Yeah, it was just theater.
Yep.
A distraction. They knew that bitch wasn't finna win that shit, man. She knew she wasn't finna win, but she after. All these motherfuckers after. They playing roles. All these politicians, all these people in government.
Yep.
Goddamn, look up what the word means. That's exactly what they is. Controlling your goddamn mind, keeping you distracted from the true intentions of the wicked elite, man.
I saw an article on that bitch. She used to be an escort for Montel Williams. Black dude, that bald head dude.
Yeah.
She used to be an escort for him. To him.
Basically like goddamn the nigga version of Oprah.
What I'm saying?
Directly to 12?
Nah,
Well, I got one. Reread that one. Let me back up.
Reread now.
Second Esdras 9:9, it says, then shall they be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways.
Yeah, and why they gonna be in a pitiful case? Because the Lord is gonna stir up a madman spirit in this devil, man. You know, brother early was doing a lesson going into on how after Katrina, them damn devils in New Orleans, Louisiana, they was out there purging. You know, so when they catch anybody, then the lady was saying that it didn't matter what color you were. If they caught you outside after dark, they purged you. You know, they was, and they probably, you know, it was all a test first. Yeah, a test, you know. But we gonna tell certain of these devils in these certain secret societies, these certain militant Edomites, so we gonna let them know, shit, you got free reign.
Yep.
Whatever you do.
Cause that was a crisis. And they didn't let it go to waste. They killed a lot of motherfuckers.
It was a big sacrifice. Whatever when this, until we get the power, until we get things back in order over this motherfucker, you can do what you want after dark. You ain't gotta worry about police consequences. And then the lady was saying that the police and shit was involved too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's finna get real, and all these people be a part of different secret societies and sororities and shit. So they, you know what I'm saying, they all stick together all their life, man. And be a part of that, all those different demonic things.
Right.
Some might go off to be doctors, lawyers, police officers, or whatever they go off and do, but they all remain in contact. You know what I'm saying? And they all meet up once a year or twice a year or however many times. And you know what I'm saying? It's so-called fellowship.
And consult.
And consult on what's the next plan? What we gonna do? You know, okay, after Katrina hit, if a disaster ever comes, we gonna break the damn levees and we gonna do a purge.
Get together and conspire.
You know what I'm saying?
And in the military too, I know somebody that was in the military and they was in Freemason, and they said they studied the Bible. So that's what all these motherfuckers do, because they know that really what they're doing is trying to mock the Lord.
And that's exactly, you gotta, in order to even become a Mason and shit, you gotta believe in a God. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have some kind of, so they can manipulate you. So they, you know what I'm saying?
Get your ass to work of Satan.
So they can control you.
Some kind of spirituality.
Yeah, some kind of spirituality.
And they all been prepping for Jacob's trouble. Because even AI, Apostle Hart, he was looking up something on AI and going into how GMS, what's GMS's take on certain scriptures. And the AI was even saying, you know, GMS teaches about how this is the end of Esau's rulership, and they are basically trying to prevent going into Jacob's trouble. So all these Edomites know about, and that's what they've been preparing for, because this is all the Lord's movie. The Lord is controlling it through His Holy Spirit, man, through prophecy.
This real quick, let me get this back that precept up, because I'm going into all of them that abuse the Lord's ways, didn't take heed to this word, gonna dwell in torment. But let's get this Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy, and say, Thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furthers. Verse 10, it say, it is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furthers that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It say, it contemneth the rod of my son as every tree.
And what's the sword of the Lord?
Esau.
The damn devil. Psalm 17.
And by the sword he gonna live. You know, this man get ready to, cause he all he got is his sword, and he backed off in the corner. He gotta get this shit off the ground. You know what I'm saying? Esau is full steam ahead with his new world order. This year, by the summertime, all hell could be breaking loose, man. Or beginning to break loose on levels. So, you know, we never seen.
What you just read?
Ezekiel 21.
I got one.
So I'm gonna go down a little more. It say, it say, and he have given it to be furbished, that it may be handed, that it may be handled. This sword is sharpened, and it is furbished, to give it into the hands of the slayer. And Esau Edom, the so-called white man, he the slayer, man. You know? And all these other heathen nations, they in confederacy with this nigga, man.
She got her like Eve. Yeah.
Yeah, but all these nations are confederate one with another. This the end of you heathens' rulership, man.
Right.
It's it for all you goddamn heathens.
Yeah.
Because when America go down, when America is destroyed, the Lord gonna be here when that happen, and all you nations going into captivity, man.
Dead first.
You know, ain't no China, ain't nobody gonna be speaking Mandarin.
Right.
You know, he ain't gonna be talking about no damn the digital yuan, China running everything now. No, man.
We gonna beat the Hebrew on your ass.
Yeah, we gonna beat the Lashuan Kodash in your motherfucking ass.
Tonight.
We gonna beat Yahweh, we gonna beat Buddha at you, and beat Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai into you, man.
She changed.
Just like y'all did to us in
A
slavery.
re-education.
Yep.
Y'all beat our heritage out of us in slavery,
Right.
according to the prophecy of the Lord. Now it's finna come back around on y'all.
Right. Y'all gotta get the double.
Yep. We gonna beat Edom. We gonna beat into you that you an Edomite.
Fuck yeah.
What's your nationality, boy? I'm a Caucasian.
Fuck out.
No, you an Edomite.
Yeah.
You ask his motherfucker, I'm Chinese, goddamn Laos and all that. No, you goddamn Moab, bitch. But we'll be saying it in the Hebrew tongue, you know what I'm saying? Let me finish it. It say, verse 12, and I stop right there. It say, because, Salakia, it reads, cry and howl, son of man, for it shall be upon my people. It shall be upon all the princes of Israel. Terrors by reason of the sword shall be upon my people. Smite therefore upon thy thigh. You know, but hey, the Lord finna bring terrors upon you Negro, Latinos, and Native America going into what? The time of Jacob's trouble.
Right.
See, when the scriptures in 2nd Ezra 9, what is going into is Jacob's trouble. The hour of temptation. It ain't talking about no whole nother time that already happened. No, that was prophecy. He was prophesying about the end time, the hour of temptation that's getting ready to come upon the whole earth that we living on right now, man. In the time we living in right now.
I got Moab in the Hebrew. Mawa'ab. Mawa'ab. Moab in the Hebrew.
Mawa'ab. It's close. Yeah. That's close to where Moab.
If I could add the build onto your point. Hey, the Lord said, you know, he was going to start with judgment at the house of his people.
Right.
And because he also said that our people have received the benefits of the Lord, but have not known him. And what's some of the benefits is being the people, the salt of the earth. Here it is, you want to be the best rappers, the best entertainers, the athletes, and get, and you know, you get in the midst of these heathen, and you shining and shit. And you want to just, you know, take praise and like you did that. You didn't do shit. The Lord gave you them benefits. But you ain't even known the Lord. So now he finna tax that ass because you owe him. We all owe him, you know? But our people refuse to hear the word. I got one real quick if a brother ain't got one. This is Jeremiah chapter 1, verse 16. And I will utter my judgments against them, touching all their wickedness, who have forsaken me, and have burned incense unto other gods.
Yep, that's those who abuse the Lord's way while they had yet liberty, man. See, we all had liberty, yeah. Everybody got liberty to do what the fuck they want, but you really, it's an illusion of liberty.
It's a cost to that shit.
Yeah, yeah. You gonna get rewarded for your wickedness.
Shit, just
you know that shit just an illusion. You think you goddamn can do what you want and then just die and go? No. Your head gonna pay in the worst way, man. You gonna wish you wouldn't have done that. You gonna wish you would have. You know.
Yeah.
Because the Lord finna terrorize people, man.
Shit.
Torture people, man.
Yeah.
Make people do unthinkable things that they would never do in a I guess in a society that's up and running normally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you say
And
it
why
like
they
that.
gonna be given over to them things? Because they ain't got the breath.
Yo.
They ain't got the breath of life.
No, they standing on the rock.
Yeah, they ain't living by the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So eating a baby foot ain't gonna be nothing to them.
They house
You know
built
what I'm
upon
saying?
sand.
Huh?
They house built upon sand.
Yeah.
But when those trials and tribulation come, which is the storm and the rain that beat upon that house, is the trials and tribulation, your ass gonna flip out, man. Gonna bug the fuck out. That's why the scriptures say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability in no time, man. You gonna be stable and fuck, Lord willing, man.
And what's the beginning of wisdom and knowledge?
Just to feel the Lord.
That's a little more. It say, and have burned incense unto other gods, and worship the works of their own hands.
Yo, idolizing they fucking self too. Self-idolization, man.
See, I seen a little clip on Facebook
Self-idolatry.
going into you got Edomite talking shit about, you know how Jake be doing the fucking most for prom and shit like that.
Man,
Which is, you know, what he's saying, yeah. But at the same time, you fucking devils the reason our people like this, man.
Fuck yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You, Esau, or been doing all these social studies, I guess.
Nobody got the niggas in projects.
Yeah, Esau the one doing it ain't called social studies, it's called social spirit. Nah, where you get, you know, you take a population and you slowly
Something like
introduce
that.
Something
Something like
like
a
that.
social experiment or something
spirit,
like
something,
that.
however you say that
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, but they the reason why our people are bugged out in self-idolatry. Got niggas wanting the shit. Now all this shit go back to the Willie Lynch letter, man.
Yeah.
Why you think it's
Come on,
only?
D.
Why you think they got all our people chasing after being just entertainers? Ultimately. All the nigga want to do is just be an entertainer. You know
Make
what I'm
somebody
saying?
laugh.
Either acting,
Yeah.
scream, you know,
Singing, dancing.
YouTube things, singing,
Dancing.
screaming, playing football, basketball.
Yeah.
Basically just gladiators and court justice, man.
Olympians.
You know?
Yeah,
And they pay them all this money, and only a few people make it, but they got all the rest of our people chasing that degenerate ass lifestyle, man.
Yo.
And it's all the social construct.
Yo.
You know, it's all by design. Esau did these things by design. He know what he doing.
Fuck yeah.
That nigga don't be in the lab with the rats and monkeys and just, you know, the food. You destroyed us, man.
Yo.
That's why I was like, I get what you saying, but nah, nigga, y'all gotta pay for what y'all did to our people, man. Y'all went too fucking far. So when Jake came out of slavery, Jake was building self-sustaining cities all over America, and what did the devil do?
Bomb their ass.
Bombed them bitches, flooded them,
What?
took them.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And they in them places now. They built over top of different places,
Shit, yeah.
massacring people, our people, at post-slavery. So you devils done a lot of wickedness to keep us destroyed, man. Cause Jake, straight out of slavery, was thriving. Black Wall Street, they had hospitals, schools.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
It was a thriving city, better than Esau shit. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah.
And Esau destroyed it with the quickness
Yo.
because they didn't want to see Jake doing better than them.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? And our people got wicked as fuck later on down the line. It's like,
But they help forward the affliction, man. The Edomites, the heathens.
and the precept I was thinking about when I was watching it, going to thee that put thy barter into thy neighbor and make them drink, man. You gave our people this wicked way of living. You gave our people money. You know what I'm saying? This nigga, he idolized money.
Yeah.
He took money from just being a defense to being a god. You know what I'm saying? Now people, that's why you see niggas got the money spread.
Yo.
around they goddamn body. Niggas drag the Edomites up their leg and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga goddamn drag them niggas way up they goddamn body, man.
Niggas go get a whole $100 bill tattooed on them.
Yeah.
What Nas say? They're presidents to represent me.
Yeah. So they gave our people over to worshiping money and shit.
Yo.
By putting entertainers, actors, all these people living these nice lives.
Yo.
And that's only like a percent, or less than a 1% of all you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Why everybody else in the hood struggling, man? You know what I'm saying?
That's like
But
a
then-
pyramid scheme. It's like,
Yep.
it's like
Then they get everybody drunk. They gave us, okay, if you can't jump high enough, run fast enough, go, fuck it. Get them niggas Tukey Williams, man. You know? Freeway Ricky Ross. Big Meats, Larry Hoover.
Type shit.
You know what I'm saying? Let's get them
Yeah.
niggas eat something even more destructive. Okay, that wasn't enough. Get them niggas YB and King Von. You know what I'm saying? So it's just getting worse. They giving you worse and worse
New age shit.
representations, man. They gave you niggas Tupac. You know?
NWA shit.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
man.
where it all started at.
Yeah.
Around that time, NWA, Bone Thugs and Harmony,
Yo.
the prison industrial complex, all this shit, everything that happened to be social constructs to destroy the people, man. Ultimately,
Yo.
to demoralize. That's what they really do. They demoralized us over the years. But through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, we repented and came out of that.
Yo.
The goal is to keep Israel in sin.
Shit. Immorality. Keep us in immorality,
Yeah.
man. Immoral as fuck, man.
And that, Salakia,
Yep.
if somebody want to find it, that was a known fact amongst the heathen in Numbers. Where they say if there be no evil in this people, we can do nothing against them. At least we happily find ourselves to fight against the Lord. So Esau want to keep us dumbed down in sin, not knowing who we are. That's why Apostle Bar always going to the incident. I think they were still in 1 West. When he say that a rich Edomite jumped out the car like shit, we paid a lot of money to keep this information from y'all. How you know, inquiring how they figured it out. You know what I'm saying? But it's the spirit of the Lord that was sit down for us to get. You know?
Oh, look for that preset. You
It
had
should
quoted.
be a number.
Let's type it in.
It
Right?
might be if there be no illegal.
Yes, Moon. What you had? Bro?
just one verse.
You got it. I'm bringing this Isaiah 10 out. You got it.
This is Jeremiah 1 and verse 17. Therefore, and this is back to what you said earlier, thou therefore gird up thy loins and arise, and speak unto all that I command thee. Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them.
Right. So doing this, you know, standing up for the Lord, you got to be a man in doing so, man. You know, you can't be up here a coward, you know, afraid to speak, afraid to have people, you know, frowned up at you, scoffing against you, you know.
I got a pretty sensitive thing to say.
So like, let me get into more verses. It say, for behold,
Where you at?
it's just gonna go into how the Lord is gonna defend us.
Where you at?
That's Jeremiah 1 and 18.
Get that and then jump back up to Jeremiah 1 and
That's
1 and 4.
Come. Jeremiah,
When you get your point, jump back up to 1 and 4 back. Cause that's what I forget.
I get 4 first.
Yeah, get Jeremiah 1 or 1 4 down. Just to back up what you just said.
Jeremiah 1 verse 4. Then the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Yeah, that's going into the prophet Jeremiah. The Lord talking to him like, before I formed you in the belly, I knew who you were already. The spirit of the prophet is subject to the prophets, man. So, if, Lord willing, we the prophets, man. Lord willing, we coming back. The 144,000 men of the Lord, the servants of the Lord, the Lord's friends.
Right.
You know?
Come.
The
It
one that
says,
was created first before the foundations of the earth, man.
Yep.
The Lord's elect, man. You got
First fruits.
it. Yep,
you're
first
the
fruit.
ones that the Father gave to Yahushua.
Yep.
It says, back in verse 5, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Yeah, so if we are those men, we are part of the Lord's elect. We are part of that 144,000. The whole time we was fashioning our mama's stomach, you know, when our daddy bust that nut, the Lord already, okay, that's, you know, he was sending all them years that been going by, he was sending the prophets back as babies, planting prophets all throughout Babylon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that word sanctify, say I sanctify thee, that word is kodash in the Hebrew. It means to make clean, to appoint, to keep holy, and to set apart and make sacred.
Yeah, even though we was all wicked as a bitch. Yeah, even though we was all wicked before we came into this thing. Guess what? The Lord ordained it for us to hear this word and bite the bait, man. We got reeled in. We got caught in the net. And hoping to be good fish. You know what I'm saying?
I got one straight to the point. It's Acts 17 and 30. And the times of this ignorance God winked at, but now commanded all men everywhere to repent.
Man. Like, yeah, in the time of the ignorance when we was in the world. You know, when we was all in the world, we all had a time for it to click, for us to come across something that'll make us, that led us through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to this word, man. Each and every one of us had a different way the Lord was building up to introduce us to this truth at the perfect time for us to receive it and come into this thing, man. And that's for all the men who really sincerely believe, man.
Right. Let me get that word wink right quick. It's going into the Greek 52:37. Hyper-roral. Hyper-roral. It says to overlook, i.e. not punish, wink at. To overlook, take notice of, not attend to.
And also, what's that winking? The short mercies of David.
Yeah.
You know?
Cause we doing shit that word is death.
And that's everybody.
Fuck
you know, all of us. Cause we know nothing. All you knew was the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not lie, cheat, steal, kill, however it go. You know, however they taught it to us. You know, thou shalt have no other God before the Lord. You know, the 10 Commandments. That's all you knew, and didn't even know them for real.
Yep.
Back in Jeremiah 1 and 5, it says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Just like Jeremiah the prophet, the Lord knew him. The Lord knew all you 2/3 too, man. Right. Because it's the flip side of the coin. 2/3 is subject unto the 2/3 as well. Right. That's why a lot of niggas dying, man. You got it.
Hey, dang, when you going back in that second Exodus 9, that's what it was going into. When he created the end from the beginning.
Yep. And the wicked for the day of destruction.
Yep.
That's that righteous balance, man.
Yeah, the Lord is a man, a Lord of balance. Yeah, the Lord is a Lord of balance, you know. It says, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. It says, then said I, Lord.
So you gonna get to the point where say, I'm gonna make your face hard to reflect.
And the thing about it, how old was Jeremiah when the Lord came to him, man?
He had to be an actual child.
He was. He said, I'm just a child. He said, don't worry about that.
And he had to be younger than 12 when you say a child, because in this world, motherfuckers be 12 years old, people still call them, acting like they goddamn infants.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause around that age, you considered like a young man.
Yep.
Around about 12, 13.
Yeah, you supposed to be in goddamn carpentry.
Shit, yeah.
Masonry.
Got a whole trade going on.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You should be in apprentice stage.
Yo.
at 12 years old. That's the time where a man supposed to really start working.
Yeah.
When I was 12 years old, I used to want to cut grass and shit, wash cars and shit. I used to want to. I used to want to make money, man. I ain't when I hit 12 years old, I'm trying to get some pussy and make some motherfucking money. That's what I was trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I found out I could goddamn get my 3 seconds of glory in the side. Shit, I wanted some cat. You know what I'm saying? And always trying to do something to make some money. But this ain't our world, so that shit ain't given to us like it's given to these devils, man.
Cause this they rulership.
Yep. Our people curse. Our people, majority, I ain't gonna say all of them, but a lot of us come from the hood, and niggas from the hood ain't got carpentry services, you know, laying floors, and tile, or whatever. People in the hood really, like, they selling dope and shit, doing wickedness, man, to get money. So you ain't got no good role models. You ain't got nobody who like, look, you come work with me for the summer. You know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know, it's small instances where it is. Not like these devils got. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. These devils got boats and shit. They could go set off on their boat, catch fish all summer. You know what I'm saying? Sell fish. These devils they grow up doing different shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they have more. And that ain't no excuse. We don't give a fuck. Yep. Because the blessing finna come our way now.
Shit. I forgot who that was that said, if the world was made for our sakes, how come we don't have a portion in it? Yeah. Because it's not for us right now, man.
You go to the Lord and make your face hard.
Verse 6, Jeremiah 1:6. Then said I, Lord Yahweh, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord Yahweh said unto me, say not I am a child, for thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces.
Yeah, so when people come up looking all twisted faces, demons on them, you know, scoffing and talking shit, guess what? We don't give a fuck. Because guess what? We are just delivering a message. We trying to save your fucking life. You know what I'm saying? We trying to pull you up out of the fire, man. We trying to put you on the right path through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. But we know it's only for the elect. So we ain't like the Jehovah's Witnesses. We ain't like Christians. We not like no religion, because we not recruiting. We looking for the Lord's sheep, as you can say.
Out here passing out goddamn plates and bag of chips. Walking around here knocking on doors and shit. You know, waking you up out of your sleep.
Parking in front of your house and shit.
What verse that was? He said, I'm just a child. Jeremiah what?
I got it already.
Jeremiah what?
I got it. Wicked than that. That little bitch is
one verse 6. You got one?
No, you got it.
Jeremiah 1 verse 8. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord Yahweh.
Yeah, so we ain't worried about people mugged up, don't want to listen, don't believe, talking shit. Guess what? The Lord is with us, man.
Right.
The Lord ain't with these people, man. He with us.
Right. If the Lord be for us, then who can be against us?
Yeah.
Right. You know, you can't do no harm to us that the Lord don't allow, man. You know?
And that's the mindset we got to go into this time with. Like, whatever we face with, from prison to death, to torture or whatever, hey, whatever they get to do to us, this is what the Lord wants. You know? We got to be strong in the Lord and understand this is what the Lord wants. You know? Whatever they do to us, this is what the Lord wants. Fuck it. You know? We gonna get our lick back, bitch.
That's right. Yeah, that's why, you know, it pays to be studied and to seek the Lord and understand what His will is, because, like you said, whatever we being faced with, we know the Lord is doing that. It say He's not gonna put more on us than we can bear. So that goes into whatever we face with, trust in the Lord.
And that's what I was about to say. That's what it really means to trust in the Lord, man. Because this could ultimately cost us our life.
Hey, the scriptures say, present your body a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Lord.
All niggas want to do is come up and scoff her. Boy, you don't understand the severity of this. Right? We don't want your stupid ass. Your blood gonna be on our hands.
And trusting in the Lord, you know, real quick, the Lord is a man. His son is a man. So that when it says trust in the Lord, we trusting in men. Just
damn,
like we
I
trust.
just seen some shit say roll kill found in Chinese restaurant.
I just saw that before.
That's fucked up, man.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
But
That shit rotting. You know what I'm saying? Shit probably they probably touched that. Oh, this hot. Low on meat. They cut the maggots out the bitch. Probably left them in there.
Meat stuck in the straight. Meat stuck in the straight.
Hey man, Moab, you ain't gonna be cooking shit in the kingdom, man.
Hell nah.
We gonna beat hygiene into you, motherfucker. Cause
Motherfucker
all
gonna be
they
washing
had
dishes.
nasty. Them goddamn Elamites, they nasty as a bitch. You know, y'all be saying that Indian street food, flies and shit. No, man.
Yeah, them motherfuckers nasty.
So we gonna have shit. Y'all gonna learn how to clean up, man.
To our standards.
And make sure ain't nothing buzzing.
I seen a little clip on, I think it was Instagram. I don't know, the brother might share it. Your Ramia, or something, whatever, how you say his name. But I don't know if it was Chinese people, if it was East Indians. But the video was blurry and goddamn, somehow the motherfuckers got into it and goddamn knocked each other food stand over and shit. Goddamn started swapping after it was said and done. Goddamn old buddy picked his shit up, picked out his food up, set it back on the stand, tried to sell that shit. Yeah.
Dirt.
Nasty ass shit, man.
No.
Who still got the sell? Who still got the sell?
Dang.
Yeah.
Rice goddamn got bugs in it.
Yeah.
Sand. Real dirty rice, goddamn.
Both of them picked their goddamn food, caught up and put their food
Real
right back
dirty,
on the stand and goddamn tried to serve that shit.
Yeah, that food, men, the son of man, hey, these niggas tell you it's chicken, you gonna eat it, it's fucking dog. You know, they tell you these religions and shit, man-made religions. But the Lord, he's a man, but he ain't a man. He's more than a man that can't lie. So when we trusting in the Lord, it's just like trusting in a man, say, I'm gonna come do this for you. But it's just the same aspect, you trusting in that man, but the Lord is more than the man, so we can trust in him. Wait, you know, without a shadow of a doubt, with our lives.
Because the Lord already told us, hey, some of y'all gonna die, but be a good comfort.
Yup.
Be a good cheer.
And that's the thing about it, being out here, we convinced in our own mind that we may have to be a martyr, man. Ultimately, man. You have to lay your life down.
And
Serving ain't no better than
not
the
even just being out here, just a believer.
Yup.
Because everybody who watch and follow this, your ass goddamn on the list too. When they get hold to your motherfucking ass, if they get hold to you, if the Lord allow it, you gonna face that test too, women and all that. And so shit, you gotta be ready to goddamn go ahead and leave this bitch. You gotta love not your life unto the death, man.
Because hey, even that's a beautiful thing, man. What the scripture say, the beautiful sight in the Lord's eyes is his servants dying for him. Roughly paraphrasing. I butchered that all the way up, but it's the death of his saints, you know.
Press in the eyes of the Lord.
Yeah. But see that's a good thing, man. Because go ahead, bro.
You know, the Lord was put to death and the Father raised him back up, and the Lord died for us. You know?
I'll start at verse 13. Psalm 116:13, it says, I will take the cup of salvation and call upon the name of the Lord Yahweh. I will pay my vows unto the Lord Yahweh now in the presence of all his people. Precious in the sight of the Lord Yahweh is the death of his saints.
Right. So that's a precious thing to die for the Lord.
A righteous death.
Let me look that word up, precious. What do precious mean?
I got you.
The Lord say precious in his eye.
In the,
It's the death
the
of his
Hebrew.
son. That make the Lord tingle inside. Like, oh, they really believe. They died. You know, they but they
And that's
yeah,
But look what they're going into. It say it's the Hebrew 3368. Your car. It says valuable, objectively or subjectively.
Yep.
Brightness, clear, costly, excellent, fat, honorable, precious, reputation. Say honorable women. We need some honorable women. It say valuable, prize, precious stones or jewels.
What's that Hebrew word up?
Your car.
Hey, that's just going to show you that that's showing the ultimate form of faith, man. Willing to lay your life down, man, for what you believe in. Like willing to be a martyr for what you believe in. Because most people who don't, if a person don't believe in something, they not gonna die for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe, you got to live for it. You know what I'm saying? But damn sure ain't finna die for it. Motherfucker can fake the funk and fake like they believe just to be a part of it. But when it comes time, they got us shackled up, walking to that guillotine, and you seen a couple brothers' head rolling like, oh shit, I'm next. Fuck it, just give me the chip. See, people, it's gonna be a lot of Israelites who don't really got to understand and don't know what the MOTB is. See, we ain't gonna just beat GMS in the concentration camp. We gonna see IUIC members, GOCC members, ISUPK members. It's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? We gonna see people receiving that mark. Like, nah, I ain't dying. Nah, I don't want to die for this.
hey,
You know?
I don't mean to cut you off, but you gonna see bodies piled up probably in the corner somewhere with fringes on.
Yeah, they probably gonna be taking them. You gonna see a motherfucker. You gonna be at the back of the line around the shoulder. They gonna be carrying the body out fringe and dangling, tossing them in the goddamn incinerator and shit. You gonna be like, oh hell, nah, I ain't signed up for this. Shit. But I mean, what you want? What you want to be a part of this wicked ass oppressive ass shit that they finna bring, so to speak.
Right.
Which they ain't gonna win. That's why you gotta know the doctrine, man. You gotta have that 100% truth, man, to understand the latter end of these things. Esau don't even understand the latter end. This nigga finna lose, man. He only got so far to get, like the brother Ayash been going into. This nigga is limited. This thing is gonna get out of control. He gonna lose control of what he trying to do. He trying to slowly introduce this new world order while having control and keeping things, you know what I'm saying?
That's why he got them bunkers.
Yeah, but this shit gonna blow up in his face and he ain't gonna be able to control it no more. Lord gonna slap control at him from the war and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a controlled demolition right now. But things gonna get way out of hand. And it ain't gonna be nothing. That's why they gonna, like you say, they gonna jump in them damn bunkers, man.
I got one right quick. This 2 Timothy 3, going into difficult times will come. I'm gonna jump down to verse 8. It says, now as Jannes and Jambres withstood Moses, so do these also resist the truth. Men of corrupt minds reprobate concerning the faith.
Deacon and Hakah.
Deacon Hakai and Hassan.
But they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest unto all men, as theirs also was. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life,
See, you
purpose.
gotta know the doctrine, man.
Yo, manner of life, purpose, faith, long suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch and Iconium and Lystra.
Here it is. We read a lot of the apostles and prophets was persecuted.
Yeah.
But then we ain't supposed to be persecuted.
Right.
Like, you know, make that don't even go together, man.
Yeah.
There ain't no faith in that.
And ain't no new thing done under the sun. The Lord make things happen over and over and over again, man, as they say in the NLT, man.
Yeah, and just like ISUPK, they trying to make light what's finna come. No, nigga, this is deadly goddamn serious.
Shit
This
too,
ain't gonna
man.
be no walk in the park, man.
Man, what?
You know what I'm saying? You on some macho man shit. Like, man, we gonna be scared. You know, in a sense. We ain't gonna be scared like people of the
Walking
world.
on
We ain't gonna
eggshells.
be with our hands on our loins like a woman in travail, but we finna get ready to go into some
perilous times.
Adrenaline rushing times.
What they finna do with me?
Yeah, your adrenaline gonna be goddamn all over the place in the times that's coming, man.
Yeah.
Because shit finna be that bad.
Yo, I got some more on there.
Shit finna be that bad, man. I don't know what the fuck you said.
Sound like that boy said island.
It says, what persecutions I endured, but out of them all the Lord delivered me.
Yeah, so the persecution that's awaiting us, we gotta endure it, man.
Well, this the
As
point.
good
This the
soldiers.
point. This the point in verse 12. It says, yeah, and all that will live godly in Hamashiach, Yahweh shall suffer persecution. It said, but evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse,
Goddamn,
deceiving
what's up
and
with
being
all these?
deceived.
It's like
I
goddamn.
know. Mismatch going on.
It's Eve with Esau. They we just see every couple.
Oh yeah.
Every couple
Damn.
we done just seen.
Well,
Was it a black
the
bitch
destruction makes sense. Yeah.
with an Edomite?
Destruction makes sense, man.
You know,
Not Ishmael.
we saying that, you know, we can't say if somebody Edomite by how they look, but hey, black women, you love these white boys, man. But we gonna see where it gonna get you, man. If they are actual Edomites.
Hey, one just got unalived over there across seas. They say she was a social media influencer or something like that. And her husband was white, goddamn. They got into an altercation, goddamn.
And they saying she killed herself.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We don't give a damn.
Yeah.
We don't care if she killed herself or he killed her. Fuck it. Let them goddamn walk, goddamn. We don't care, man. Let them get another one of these nigga bitches, man.
All these goddamn, these Edomite husbands married to these Israelite women, all of them finna goddamn unalive y'all ass.
And at the end of the day, y'all don't realize how wicked of an individual y'all thirsting out. This nigga is the devil, man. And he finna show you all you nigga women who are actual Edomites in the time that's coming. These motherfuckers gonna show y'all how much they really hate us as a people, man.
Yeah,
these are some very wicked people.
The Lord gonna put the spirit on them.
Yeah, we ain't wicked like they is. See, we'll take their women and we gonna just, you know, we gonna do good to them.
And then another thing.
We ain't gonna take them out.
Another thing, you know, we are, the Israelites are stronger mentally and physically, you know, against the other nations. Edomite cannot handle your attitude, E. You know, like we can deal with your attitude. No, you gonna run the goddamn Edomite up the wall.
No, you gonna make an Edomite wanna hang your motherfucking ass.
That's what I'm saying. He gonna run his ass up the wall. He gonna come back down with a goddamn
rope.
Right. Run up the wall, tie that bitch up to something, come back down with a rope and wrap that bitch around your neck and pull your ass up.
Yeah, you gonna drop down with that motherfucker. Your ass going up.
Hey, like you do
Real shit.
Yeah.
Real shit, man.
We gonna try to take our running. These so go spit it. Throw that goddamn lasso and catch your motherfucking ass.
Wrist and goddamn ankles.
Yeah.
All tied ass.
Right, these Edomites can't handle your mouth like we can. We be wanting to bush in the motherfucking mouth.
But look though,
these Edomites gonna kill your ass.
So like they done made that a whole sport to throw that rope and then get the motherfucker by that ankles and shit, then tie that motherfucker up just to break time.
Yeah,
that's
in the nick of time. Yeah,
cowboy
time.
shit.
Yeah.
Lasso.
Them nigga training for that shit, man.
Lasso your ass. You think you finna book goddamn nigga got a rope and he throw that bitch and catch your ass. Fucking cowboy.
It's Isaiah 10 and 5, start at verse 5. It says, O Assyrian, the rod of my anger, and the staff is in my hand. Let me read it again. Isaiah 10 and 5. O Assyrian, the rod of my anger.
Which is going into Esau, even the so-called white man. He the Assyrian. Modern day Assyrian.
And the
Salakians, real quick. The Assyrians were known for their cruelty. They were very cruel militants. They were very cruel militants.
These proud ass niggas don't know what they finna get now.
Yeah, cruel in their punishment tactics and torture tactics.
And this is a future prophecy. Because this is modern day Assyria.
just like y'all was saying a little before we started, right when we started, how Esau want to bring Trump talk about bringing back all these different ancient ways to
unalive your
persecute you, man.
Yep, persecute. Yep, that's a good word. Yeah. It says, "O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation." This is the Lord's anger. He put the rod in these motherfuckers to beat your ass. Gave him the gun to shoot your ass straight the fuck down. Because the accuser of our brother, man.
Let him perfect the sword.
Hell
Perfect all these different killing instruments.
All the way to a fucking nuke.
Yep, all the way to the ultimate.
All the way to a nuke, man.
The nuke is the ultimate, the ICBM intercontinental hypersonic nuclear, not atomic, nuclear, thermonuclear, not just nuclear, thermonuclear missile is the perfected weapon that the Lord, goddamn that Tsar, goddamn them Tsar bombs and shit.
They're like the
Satan
scriptures.
1, Satan 2.
Come on, the scriptures say like, I will wet my glittering sword. Wet mean to sharpen that motherfucker, man. Make it perfect. These goddamn nukes hit on, they hit dead on target, man. They ain't gonna miss.
Yeah, cause when you forge the sword,
Yeah, you put it in the fire.
Yup.
You beat that bitch.
Yup.
Bam. Then
Yup.
what they do when they get through beating it,
they stick it
they
in the
stick
water.
it in the water.
Yup. Cool that
Then when
thing
they
off.
want to make it a little sharper, they put it back in the fire,
Yup.
beat it some more. And goddamn,
Yup.
yeah, that's the same. That was good.
It says,
That's like if I may, like you said, the Lord is perfecting that sword,
yup.
and that sword being Esau,
Yup.
but also those nukes. And the Lord said he would shorten the days for the elect's sake, because if he didn't, there would be no flesh to be saved
Yup.
because of the nukes and other, Esau's instruments. But the Lord is controlling Esau, so the Lord is tired of you niggas, and he don't have time to just go and one by one kill all you niggas, man. He
Yup.
gonna go ahead and get it all out the way with them nukes and turn this whole land into a lake of fire, you know?
By the same nation you love,
Fuck it.
the same nation you run behind.
What about the white man?
Cause when our hell break loose, when it's them against us, they gonna go with their own people. They gonna leave her ass goddamn standing.
No, they
They
gonna
gonna
eat
take
her
her
ass.
ass. They gonna do some goddamn treacherous things to her. And
Yeah,
guess
and
what?
if
He
he-
gonna forget that ain't my girlfriend.
Nah,
Goddamn, have your way with her.
if he don't like it, they gonna kill him.
Exactly.
Shit.
So he gonna have
he
to
gonna
like
go
it.
with it.
He gonna go with it. And she gonna become everybody bitch.
And that's spiritual too, because Israel is likened unto a woman,
Yo.
the wife of the Lord, a comely and delicate wife.
And 2/3 walking down the street with the enemy, man.
Yeah.
They walking off into the goddamn.
Sunset.
Hey, so separate from your enemy.
Nah, keep that bitch, man.
Man,
Shit,
fuck that.
fuck you nigga women, man. Like the Bible say, those who are not with us, y'all sisters keep being, good women, man. Keep growing.
But this the
Learn.
point though, because if this nigga Edomite, he is the modern day Assyrian.
Yeah.
And he is gonna be the sword of the Lord when it's that time, when he's called upon, man. You know, spirits created for vengeance, jump on their bitch ass. They ain't gonna transgress the Most High word. They gonna go jump on his ass. He gonna do something to that bitch, and they gonna be all with it.
And they better not have children before that time comes.
And probably met his ass on some kind of dating site.
Yeah.
These bitches on them dating sites, man. Get the fuck off that shit, man.
And not these nigga women, like we always talk about amongst ourselves. Esau can look like anything.
Yup.
And goddamn, I ain't gonna say he can get all our women, but a lot of these women will go for it.
Fuck it.
That nigga can look like Peter Griffin, goddamn, glasses, fat, all lot of, you know what I'm saying, just through.
Like my
Pee Wee
Geeky,
Herman.
you know what I'm saying, the old geeky,
Yup.
Edomite, he just come up, them hoes will be all in their face, smiling.
Cause little they know they gullible as fuck, but he ain't got a hit in the jump.
Yeah, he even
Oh,
tried
they-
to power.
Yeah, he just chasing the bag and
That's
shit.
it.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
like even if Esau don't got the bag, he'll still be them got that pussy before they find out that he ain't got the bag. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, they'll have to find out this nigga ain't got the bag. Cause if he can disguise it, shit, he gonna take
He's the
her.
master of this.
I ain't gonna say he gonna take it down through that, but he gonna get it.
Yeah.
You know, he gonna get it.
He gonna be a ghetto girl.
And guess what, Esau, you can have a bitch.
Check it
Yep.
through that.
You can have take the bitch with you.
Yeah, so hey, we gonna get your women.
Right.
We'll bring our women back with your women.
Right.
You know, that's why it's a law on you Israelite women in the kingdom of heaven. You'll never see no Israelite woman with no other race outside of the 12 tribes of Israel. Every last one of our daughters gonna be with brothers and brother sons.
Yep.
Simple as that. Ain't no heathen gonna have no Israelite woman in the kingdom.
Not at all.
It ain't gonna happen.
Not
Period.
at all.
It will not happen.
Not at all.
Because we gonna be perfect, and that's a law. It's a sin.
That shit ain't gonna even cross their mind.
It's a sin for an Israelite woman to deal with a heathen man, a man of another nation. That's an actual sin, man.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
But like we you know, like we say, we can't look at somebody and say, "Oh, you an Edomite."
Yo.
So he could be a Jake. Well, you know, some of these people could be Jake.
Could be.
But these pure Edomites, they gonna kill you, man.
Fuck yeah.
They think about killing you.
Yo.
See, if a Jake woman talking to this type shit, them Edomites like to do with these bitches. He like to whoop them, tie them up and shit, reenact slavery with them hoes. See, if he got them kind of
And them
fetish,
hoes be with it.
yeah, if he got them kind of fetish, he an Edomite, man.
Oh yeah.
Shit, yeah, Edomite.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta watch this nigga, man. You gotta know your enemy. And our women, these women ain't fucking wise. Fuck them.
Damn so.
Stay with Esau, coach.
Stay with Brad.
They finna lose.
Or Chad.
The Jeffrey.
Yeah. They finna Esau finna the so-called white man. This is land hoorah.
Yeah.
You know.
He finna be brought down with America, man.
And matter of fact, I said this Esau lands hoorah. This is Esau lands hoorah. But this Moab land hoorah.
What?
This Ammon land hoorah.
Yo.
This Ishmael and Elam.
Yo.
And goddamn all the nations.
Yo.
Ham and Japheth.
Hamlet.
Yo.
All of them. This they like this it. We finna be popping.
Yeah.
We finna control the resources. There ain't gonna be no goddamn Israelites talking about they goddamn blockade and goddamn ain't nobody coming through the straits or move. No, we gonna be running the whole entire planet, man. They ain't gonna have no nowhere controlling shit.
Run the whole omniverse.
You know what I'm saying? See, that's the power that's getting ready to come to the true, sincere men of the Lord, man. You know?
We're gonna show you how to run this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's time.
They ain't gonna be in no form of power whatsoever. Then you gonna be looking stupid. Damn, I got down. You know what I'm saying?
Us fools, we'll count this like
No.
madness.
Wait till all hell break loose. All you women talking shit, want us dead. A lot of you nigga women want us dead, man. And fuck y'all. But hey,
We feel the same way.
Hey, we gonna see who gonna get the last laugh in that
Right.
battle.
Fuck yeah.
You know,
We're gonna see who not need a man.
cause these damn Edomites gonna show you how much they hate y'all black ass. A lot. White men
Oh, I
don't
didn't
fucking
feel you
like
reading it.
you
Okay.
goddamn nigga women, man.
Oh.
Besides to get some, they want to be able to do whatever they want to you. They want to
Yeah.
treat you like a concubine, man.
That's it.
They want to be able to do like they did you in slavery. Have their way with you, you know, torture you
Goodbye,
a little
Uncle
bit.
Tom.
You know, put you to death if they want to.
Yo.
These motherfuckers like that type of shit, cause they ran over there to Dubai to get the shit.
Yo.
Get shit in the mouth, fist
Yo.
in the face.
Yeah.
Yo.
And that's
Having sex with animals and shit over that bitch for a couple dollars, man. You
Right,
hoes
yo.
is trash,
Yeah.
man.
and that type of shit go back to worshiping false god, false idols and gods.
Yeah.
Yo. And that shit go back to fornication and shit too, man.
Yep.
That's a form of fornication.
Them different
Fornication
sexual
is not
acts.
sex before marriage.
Right. Just being outside of the temple, outside of the body.
Just doing lewd shit.
Lose
Foreign
shit.
things.
Nope. Chucking no goddamn dudes though.
Yeah,
It's out of here.
you can say goodbye. Yeah, he is.
Boy,
Goddamn,
that's out
get
of
up
order.
out this bitch.
Goodbye. Back in that Isaiah 10:5 again, it says, "O Assyrian, the rod of my anger and the staff in their hand is mine indignation." The Lord put this staff in the man's hand to beat our ass.
Right.
It says, "I will send him against a hypocritical nation." That's you Israelites, man. Mainly you 2/3. It says, "And against the people of my wrath will I give them a charge to take the spoil and to take the prey, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. That's you jakes, man.
Hey, what the Lord say, and she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her.
Yup.
Now shall she be trodden down like a mire in the streets, man.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord likened Israel into a comely and delicate woman, man.
Yup. I got that word charge in the Hebrew, 66:8. It says tazawah. It says to command, to give orders. The Lord giving this man orders to do this shit, man. To give command, to appoint, to commission, to ordain. It says of divine act. This is a divine act that the Lord finna put on this man. So he ain't gonna be able to not do this shit, man. Because the Lord want it done. Point blank period, man. These fucking Edomites finna go crazy on you fucking jakes, man.
It's the Lord's will, man.
That's why repentance is important, man.
That's right.
Days are evil. Every time I pull up, the news break out, it's just some young niggas that killed each other. Every fucking day.
And just pure wickedness.
Pure fucking wickedness,
He
man.
ain't gotta be, cause a lot of shit they gonna throw YNs constantly. You know, anything a nigga do, they getting demonized for it.
Shit,
But these Edomites doing shit too.
yeah.
Just like them 3
More.
folks they got found killed.
Yo.
They found dead in Wilmore, Alabama, right up the road.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Head was cut off or some shit.
Tied up and,
Yeah.
and got down.
They were executed.
Yeah, execution style.
Yeah.
They ain't cut their head off, but they slit their throat.
Yeah, they slit their throat, yo.
Hand, they bound up.
Yo.
That's gonna be normal in
Probably
the
fuck
time.
somebody over up on some dope.
Yeah, or something.
Had to.
That's gonna be normal in the time we coming into.
Yeah.
You know, and shit, the Edomite who shot the dude at Grand Bay. I don't know what happened. Supposedly, goddamn, you know, the dude just pulled up and goddamn. You hear 2 different stories. And goddamn, you won't know until the video camera footage come out. But he pulled up at the gas station and shot the dude pumping gas, man. I don't know if the dude skipped him or some road rage type shit or what. But he blew his head out. Or they say he shot him like 11 times in the back, some crazy shit.
Right.
So,
Yeah,
broad daylight. It was not in the hood, in Grand Bay. You know what I'm saying? Edomites.
because it ain't just 2/3. You gotta worry about. Oh, you got into some shit with him, and oh, this nigga, he, you know he want to kill you or some shit. It ain't, but it ain't just. You got natural enemies.
Yep.
These other nations.
Yep.
You know that just want to kill you just because.
Yeah, these other nations just hate us, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because of the blessing. They don't even understand why they hate us.
Yeah, they don't understand why they hate us, but we here to tell them why they hate us and why we hate them.
Yeah. Shit.
And we don't care that we want you to keep that same motherfucking energy.
Look, it ain't even about us hating you, though. Lord hates your motherfucking ass. Who you keep talking about? Jesus did, Jesus that.
We hate you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because shit, do not I hate they that hate you, oh Lord. So if you hate the Lord, guess what? We hate you, but we have a perfected hatred towards you at the end of the day. Why? Because we understand we gotta live in this world. You know? But when the time comes, everybody lose their scruples, shit, we ain't gonna have no hard feelings when you getting judged, because you ain't gonna have no hard feelings on giving us up, getting us put to death. Oh, it's gonna be vice versa. Fuck it.
Yeah. Dog eat dog work.
Because the Lord gonna stir the spirit up in these heathen, like the brother Lachman quoted earlier. I'm gonna grab it. The spirit's created for vengeance, and they not gonna transgress when the Lord command them and give them charge to go out. Real quick, Sirach 39 and 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of
Is
destruction.
that the one that was saying put a mark upon their heads and them inside the car? Oh, okay. You got it.
It said, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them. Fire and hail and famine and death, all of.
Yeah, so the Lord getting ready to activate spirits created for vengeance. And it's all different kind of spirits created for vengeance. Reread that.
It says, from top, verse 29, it say fire and hell.
Fire is a spirit created for vengeance. So if a house catch on fire and it's raging, that bitch is super hot, super fast, motherfucker can't escape up out of it and get caught in it. That's a spirit created for vengeance. Hell, nigga get knocked out with a hailstone and killed, busting glass, you know what I'm saying? Terrible storms. Them be spirits the Lord sent out created for vengeance, man. Whether they man-made or whatever, the Lord put the spirit on it to work. If you say Esau used his heart to create a tornado, it's a spirit on that tornado. Katrina, spirits on all these different things. You know where all this death come from.
That's just like back in the 911 event, and as the tower was falling, they had seen the face in the cloud. You know, they said
Seeing different
like,
demons.
yeah. In the
Because
cloud,
all it was a big ass sacrifice, man.
right, which was a spirit.
And Esau getting ready to do something else, man. This nigga, all these damn. And he probably finna do that fake alien invasion and get rid of all the scientists who was tied into that different shit before they do it, so it won't be no loose ends. So they tying up all the loose ends, so when they come with they
Alien invasion,
you know, when they come with they fuckery,
alien invasion.
they ain't gonna be no gotta blow no bullshit because they dead already. You see what I'm saying? I ain't saying that was gonna happen, but shit, it might. Cause all of them tied to anti-gravity, like anti-gravity science, they tied into all this alien shit. Or David Wilcock turned up dead. They said he committed suicide. He just made a video saying he wouldn't commit suicide. So, hey man,
Whole lot of confusion.
Whole lot of goddamn. And Esau could be to snatch them niggas up and took them into bunker. We don't know. You know? But what we do know is that they dead. Whether they dead for real or they dead fake, goddamn, this is the narrative that they want you to believe, that they dead. And you'll never see them again. Them niggas, if they in bunkers and not dead, guess what? They was always a part of the, you know, because Esau don't want to kill all his top scientists and shit. He don't want to kill all his top builders, these top witches and warlocks. No, he want to bring them into the demonic system when when the phoenix rise up out of the ashes, man. You know, he want to keep his delicacies.
But like you were saying, he might bring in that Project Blue Beam and all his different, you know, gadgets and tricks in the hat, but
yeah, and if he do a fake alien invasion, it might be Project Blue Beam. People gonna be really getting put down, man.
yeah.
There's gonna be some scary. Say that was to happen. There's gonna be some scary shit if you don't know the truth. See what I'm saying? Aliens, zapping people. You know what I'm saying? This nigga using direct energy weapons and shit on unmanned craft. You know what I'm saying? That's you know, he got them somewhat flying like chariots. You know? That's gonna be some crazy shit.
Yeah, but I know one thing, it ain't gonna be the real deal, cause you ain't gonna see nobody get beamed up.
Yep. But they don't know the truth, so they ain't gonna know. People just gonna be scared. Oh, they gonna be terrified. They ain't gonna know what's going on.
And that's really one of Esau's greatest weapons is the fear.
Deception.
Yeah, deception.
And fear.
To bring fear. Like through them, you know, he could bring all these different false, different events out and situations to scare people into.
Sworn events.
Yep.
But his biggest technique is to get you to doubt, man. Once you doubt, it's over with.
You gonna take that serious.
Shit changing, man.
You trying to funnel everybody in through fear, you know, to receiving that MARK.
And that's why we gotta be convinced in our own minds, just so we won't doubt, man.
And that's why you gotta know this doctrine.
Shit.
You gotta know that ain't part of the doctrine. That is gonna be no alien invasion like this.
This ain't a part of the steps.
Yeah, this ain't a part of what the Lord gonna do. This Esau work. You know what I'm saying? If it was possible, they'll deceive the very elect. That's a precept. So it's gonna be some heavy deception that's coming soon. So where if you ain't got this truth, you know, the Lord ain't dealing, the Rakakadash ain't on you, you're gonna be deceived, man. You gonna think it's an actual alien invasion.
Very deceived.
You gonna be talking about the Greys and the reptilians. You gonna be on some David
the
Wilcox.
Anunnaki.
Yeah, Anunnaki. The
reptilians.
9 different species of aliens. And one of them look like a goddamn a perfect the perfect Aryan nation, Edomite. You know, blonde hair, blue eye, white skin devil. One of them look just like this. Y'all done seen all the different species of aliens, the Greys. And then you got a pure Edomite as one of them.
The sharp ears.
Sharp ears. You got blonde hair, blue eye.
The Palladians.
Yeah. Nigga get sunburnt, but he out of space.
Unsolved mysteries type.
Yeah.
Twilight Zone.
I got one real quick. Revelation 14 and verse 2 and point in verse 3. And I heard a voice from heaven as the voice of many waters, and as the voice of a great thunder. And I heard the voice of harpers harping with their harps. It says, and they sung as it were a new song before the throne, and before the 4 beasts and the elders, and no man could learn that song but the 144,000.
That's why we piping it to them, they ain't dancing, because they don't understand the songs.
They don't know the choreography
Yep.
or the lyrics.
Yep. The anastrophe ain't right, man. Right.
That was it. I say the 144,000 which were redeemed from the earth.
And that's going back, because I over there one of my precepts too, but yeah, that's gonna go back to us, you know, fishing for the elect. That's gonna go back to that Matthew 22 that I was gonna bring out, which I might bring it out at the end, you know, as we closing. But yeah, man, you know, we are singing the gospel, okay, for our people, to all our people, whether they receive it or not. But you know, we're out here for the ones that's going to receive it, man. You know, we ain't out here for all of our people, because like we've been saying through the whole camp, you know, 2/3 of our people, they don't want to fall after Yahweh Shema. They want to live their own life, man. You know?
Another thing, we out here for our own salvation, man.
I got
salvation.
Yeah. This is Ezekiel chapter 3. Go ahead and go into that. This is Ezekiel chapter 3 and verse 17. It says, Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words at my mouth and give them warning from me. And that's how we doing. We giving you warning from this is what the Lord about to do in this fucking earth. And it ain't gonna be cute or pretty.
And you don't have to believe
way,
it.
shape, form, or fashion. And if you don't believe it, guess what you finna do? You finna kiss your ass goodbye, man. You know, you finna dwell in torment. You finna suffer, man. You gonna be lost with no sauce, man.
Yeah, because that 144,000 got families, and then those that believe on with the word that they teach. And that's that new song. And if you don't know that new song, you're not going to be redeemed. That's what it says.
Verse 18 it say, when I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou gavest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life. And that's what all we doing. We speaking to warn the wicked from that wicked way to save their life. Not that wicked, but shit. We'll get on the back end. You know?
And that's another reason why we out here, you know, to get the blood off our hands.
Yeah, that's what it's finna go into. But the wicked ain't talking about Esau either and the other nations. No, it's the wicked of us.
Yeah.
Because like us, we was wicked. We ain't know Yahweh. We ain't know who Yahweh or Yahweh Shah was. We believed in God. You know, we believed in, you know, Jesus or whatever. But we didn't understand this word like this. We didn't know that the letter J was a newly created letter. And that wasn't his name. We didn't know shit. You know,
and the different typos with the capital letters and the lowercase letters.
Yeah, we didn't know the difference. We didn't know the difference between Lord and
Lord.
You know,
Yeah.
we didn't know the difference between Lord
and Lord.
And yeah.
You know,
God.
it says measure all caps you hollering.
Yeah,
You know?
we know the difference between Yahweh and Yahweh and
Yeah.
We know that the word Lord meant
Two
God
different
meant
things.
Elohim.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things. We ain't understand all that,
Yo.
you know? But we was warned from our wicked way and we turned from it. We keep going and say, and warned the wicked and he turned from his wicked way to save his life. That same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thy hand. So we don't come out here and teach this word. And we ain't got to go to Walmart. Hey, you know you're an Israelite, right? Hey, you know. No, the Lord told us to go to the highways and hedges and bid them
And at
to the
corner,
marriage, man.
corner store. Hey, big bro.
Yeah, passing out flyers. You know you're an Israelite, right? You know, stopping the Israelite.
Niggas don't give a fuck.
Hey, sister, separate from your enemy.
Well,
No, we out here teaching the word right here, and you better come get it right here. We ain't stopping. We ain't gonna interrupt your life. You can walk on past, man. You know, we ain't gonna say shit to you.
Yeah.
Hey, sister.
I hope you ain't got no crawfish in that basket, though.
Yeah, why you got them pants, sister?
Yeah.
All that old crazy shit.
Why you got that blood and hair in your head, sister?
That's a curse.
Oh, shit.
It say, but his blood will I require at thy hand. So if we don't do this work, the Lord, if we know this word, know the truth, and we don't say nothing when we seeing all this shit, the Lord gonna require that at our hand because we ain't warn our people.
Mm-hmm. That been dark for a minute.
Nah, it's just the stream.
Setting.
Yeah, that bitch just. Yeah, I charged them bitches. Verse 19, it say, yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he will die in his iniquity. But thou hast delivered thy soul. So that's what we coming out here for, to deliver our soul.
and that's why the scriptures say, let not the incredulity of them trouble you. Because we know we done delivered our soul. We warned your ass, man.
Yep. We did what we were supposed to do. The Lord made us a watchman to the house of Israel.
Yep.
Whenever he tapped into each and every one of our spirits to pick up the plow, we warned the people until the end, till we couldn't warn no more.
Mm-hmm.
So when you die, that's on you, man, not me.
Right.
Shit.
You, none of it.
That's just like I told you not to step on that ledge, it was gonna crack. That big crack and you fell, that's on you, it ain't on me.
I gotta read verse 20.
Yeah.
And verse 20, it say again, because it hit all different aspects. It say again, when the righteous man doeth turn from his righteousness, so brothers, so-called brothers, once in the truth, and they turn from their righteousness, the fallouts, reprobate silk, you know, those who didn't count the cost, didn't figure out what they needed before they start building the house, man.
I am the Lord.
It say, and committeth iniquity, turn from their righteousness and commit iniquity. It say, I will lay stumbling blocks before him. He shall die because thou hast not given him warning.
And that's the thing, the Lord throw stumbling blocks out that motherfucker, your ass might perish, man.
Yeah, because you turn from your righteousness.
Shit, yeah.
And turn back and commit iniquity.
Yup.
And what's iniquity? Sin upon sin, just falling back into the world.
Yup.
The Lord gonna lay a stumbling block before your ass, and ain't no coming back into this truth.
The dog return to his vomit.
Yep. It say, he shall die in his sins, and his righteousness which he have done shall not be remembered.
It's over with.
But his blood will I require at thine hand.
Yup.
It say, nevertheless, verse 21, it say, nevertheless, if thou warn the righteous man, and the righteous man sin not, he doeth not sin, he shall surely live, because he is warned. Also, thou hast delivered thy soul.
That's why the scripture say you be able to save them that hear you, yourself, and them that hear you.
So we hoping like hell that we the latter.
Yup.
We saving ourselves and those that hear us.
Yup.
You know?
Bearing
And our
fruit.
soul be saved, man.
Yup. Bearing fruit.
And again, that's why we ain't concerned with unbelievers and how y'all gonna be punished.
See, this the highlight of a nigga life, man.
Yup.
Riding around on the goddamn slingshot, man.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying?
With
All
running
this
lights.
shit is vanity, man. With Christmas lights on. This shit gotta go, man. And Jake passed by the truth. But little do these people know that famine is approaching.
Looking at her like, I know y'all want that bitch.
Yeah. Little do these people know that the Civil War is being brewed up.
Man, what?
Lawlessness is at hand. Because the prices of everything is getting ready to skyrocket. They ain't talk the Straits of Hormuz still closed. That's 20%.
Why
of
Trump
Earth.
talking about it's open for business?
No, the fucking because they got it double blockade.
Come on, man.
That Trump blockaded, blockading goddamn Iran. Trump blockaded, Iran blockade, and all this shit just appeared like brother saying they just moving pieces around to fight again. Exchange blows again.
That's I was watching a video with Colonel Douglas McGregor. He be talking a lot.
Yep.
And he was like, see, when they talk about peace talks, they're just them giving themselves time to replenish their goddamn weapons and shit.
Yeah, that's it. And
That shit make good ass sense,
to manipulate the markets. And
Yo.
shit, the stock markets and
Yo.
shit. Buying and selling. You know, they buying in the line and selling goddamn when the motherfucker realize, oh, this shit is still on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I seen an article the other morning, something about the U.S. The U.S. ain't saying how much of their weapons that they'd have burnt through.
Yeah, and they done burnt through a hell of a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like as far as they big bombs, they bunker busters, they
Now they got to restock, replenish their ammo.
and they'll never be able to replenish because them different missiles and shit they was using.
Yeah, that should take
They
years.
can only make like 90 a year and shit like that. So
That's why they're trying to make the manufacturing create weapons now.
and they cost millions of dollars for one of them. So it's just inconvenient. While you using multi-million-dollar weapons to bomb a country that's using $50,000 drones
Yo.
and rockets and shit.
And
they
they
being-
the real power yet.
And they being goddamn fed by China,
Whoa.
North Korea, Russia, you know? So you got those other countries playing the background just feeding them with munitions. Shit, nah, try this one out. Try that one out.
Let's see how this one do.
Yeah, use your drones too, but try these out. Let's see how these motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? I got you 100 of these. 100 of these.
I came across an article. It said, like you just said, the U.S. is using all they weapons and ammunition now with Iran, and they ain't even considered the war with China.
Yep, yeah, they ain't work. America is just like Rome was,
Russia
stretched
neither.
thin. Yeah, they ain't considering Iran, not Iran, Ukraine no more. They ain't, because they sent all that shit to Ukraine. You know what I'm saying? They was sending all that shit to Ukraine. But you still gotta protect Taiwan. You gotta protect South Korea against North Korea. You gotta protect Taiwan against China. You know what I'm saying? Now you gotta protect the small handlers no matter what. So you gotta be right on their side. Even if you forsake everybody else, you gotta protect all them Gulf nations. And nigga, you can't do it. When I say the Gulf nations, UAE, and
Saudi Arabia.
Kuwait, and Saudi Arabia, and all them countries, and you doing a horrible job at that. So they getting ready to drop the dollar. You know what I'm saying? And go to another currency. So people in America so motherfucking dumb, they don't see the cake that's being baked. And they finna eat that motherfucker too.
That's what you were saying, like Douglas,
Colonel
Douglas McGregor. He was saying, Pastor Hard did a video yesterday. Oh yeah.
Damn.
I thought his name was Colonel Douglas McGregor.
It is.
But Pastor Hart made a lesson, and he was saying that Douglas was, he was playing the video Douglas made, saying we might wake up tomorrow and everything going digital, or we can't use the dollar no more. You know, he just said that.
And that's true. Any day now, literally, like this is any motherfucking day now, things can change for the worse. Like any day now, they can send in ground troops and drop. Any day now they can be like, you know what? Cyber attack. Any day.
Power grid collapse.
Yeah, power grid collapse. EMP. Any day they can do anything because they got this crisis going on. You know what I'm saying?
Which can form a whole nother crisis.
Which go for
Multiple crises.
What that nigga Klaus Schwab said, we are living in a time of a poly crisis. Meaning different, you know, just like polygamy. With multiple goddamn women, there's gonna be multiple goddamn crises.
Jake ass ain't gonna know where hit them as they riding they slingshots.
Yep. These Edomites ain't finna know what's finna hit them.
Riding in they jeeps with the
You know
doors
these
up.
so-called patriot Americans, patriotic Americans, I mean, you know, just the American citizens, they are not prepared for what's coming to this place, man. Unless they, you know, in the truth realm, so to speak. Prepper realm.
I got some buddies high up in the know.
For warning. That's why you got devils running into bunkers. Running to mountains and shit. You know? It's over it's 400 families down here. Well, guess what? All that goddamn food y'all got stored up down there, the Lord can turn that shit to maggots and turn that bitch to a gulag. You locked in that bitch, and Lord turn that hoe to a straight gulag. You know what I'm saying? All the food gonna be destroyed. Cause what the Lord told them when he dropped down on the mammon, he just told them, y'all eat enough for the day, so to speak. Don't put nothing back. And they they put some back, and the Lord turned that shit to maggots. You know why? Because they were being disobedient.
Shit, yeah.
So the Lord can do that to these people. They can go running to lock themselves in them goddamn bunkers. And the Lord spoil all their food, man. Turn that shit to maggots.
Shit, yeah.
Turn that shit to, you know, mold that shit or something.
I'm talking about in the instant.
In the instant.
That's
They
the
might
power.
eat one day off that shit, and the next day all that shit through.
Power of the Lord, man.
But you already know the most important people up there in that space station.
They ain't in no bunkers in America. They gonna be in bunkers too. But you know, they gonna be all over. Some gonna be in bunkers, some gonna be in the air, some gonna be on super yachts. You know what I'm saying? Just traveling the ocean while the shit going down. You know what I'm saying? Magnificent submarines and submersibles and shit.
Well,
That's what a lot of these super rich, they gonna survive this shit, man. Why? To be the first fruits of slavery, man.
and it's only right.
Yep.
So we gonna need them.
Makes perfect sense.
We gonna need them to build up our kingdom.
All the weapons got to be destroyed,
Yep.
burnt up,
Burn them up. All the tanks,
continually employment.
continual employment, guns, all that shit, bullets, gonna be rounding all that shit up.
Round up the rounds.
And we ain't gonna be doing nothing. Y'all gonna be bringing that shit.
We're gonna be cracking that whip.
Yeah, we gonna make sure the shit get done the right way.
We split weed.
And we gonna be reading minds, we gonna know what you thinking. And we gonna be able to judge you. And the chairs gonna be there, the angels gonna be there, the Lord gonna be there, man. We gonna be on y'all ass.
Oh yeah, I wanted to mention, goddamn, I think it's a company called Savior. They came out with a skull cap that can read your thoughts type shit. Yeah, it connects to a computer or whatever you thinking, it prints it out on the computer type shit. It's just another, gradualism towards the shit.
Which Esau got all this different shit. You know, the Lord blessed him with a hell of a technology, a lot of technology to tap into different things. Scriptures say how he wiser than Daniel. There is no secret that you can hide from him. You know, that's why when you goddamn be fucking around on your phone and you be talking and shit, and you might say, damn, I need some new shoes. You go on a social media website or something, and goddamn Foot Locker pop up. Like, what the fuck? I was just talking about some shit. Damn, I was just talking about herbs or whatever. And
it read your thoughts.
It ain't reading your thoughts, but
just read what you putting out.
It hear you.
Yeah. Because those are the thoughts that you have, and then you speaking them out.
Yeah. But he got that technology too to read your thoughts. That's why they got a lot of technical tests and shit. They know when you lying. They study the brain for decades and decades to know different neural goddamn links that make, you know, how
Energy
to watching the
and shit.
brain. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause your brain
What
make
muscle
energy.
moving when you thinking about this? What muscle moving when you move your arm? What muscle in your brain? This nigga just studying brain. Pick your right arm up. Okay, this side. Pick your left arm up. Squat down. You know the nigga got you. So he just studying shit.
Dedicated to studying that
Yeah.
shit.
So he know how to. He tapped into the body a little bit. You know that's why he holler about biometrics and merging man with machine and all this shit because he done perfected that weakness, man.
Like the elders was going into in Cali. I forget the page, but the elder Watazar and them earlier, you know, Elon Musk in the 30s, his granddaddy, Elon Musk's granddaddy in the 30s was basically saying how he wanted technocrats to rule and govern the people instead of, you know, presidents, but instead scientists and, you know, those that was privy to the different technology.
Yeah, these motherfuckers who goddamn Satanists.
Yep.
These different Satanists and shit. Cause that's all these scientists
do
do. They
enchantments.
don't believe in the Lord.
Yep.
They the priests on the left hand side. These different technocrats and shit. They all these people are witches and warlocks on the left hand side. You know? And they want, like you say, they want a technocracy. They want to rule the earth by technology while they sitting in the background, but technology to judge, you know, technology diagnose. They ain't gonna have to do nothing but sit back and do their wickedness
Yeah.
while AI run the world,
Yup.
so to speak. You know?
They even had the Apple, talking about the wireless Apple Buds. They were saying, you know, they got a patent that them motherfuckers can read your mind.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah. It ain't far fetched.
Yeah, no.
Hey, all this shit is all these phones and tablets and earphones and all this technology, all that shit, military devices, different spy devices.
Sure.
That's why they tell you Alexa spying on you,
What?
the door camera. You know what I'm saying? They can tap into that shit.
Even your TV.
Your TV,
Your
You know?
the smart AC thermometer.
yeah, your smart refrigerators.
Yeah.
If you got one of those, your dough. That's why they want that kind of system so they can have total control over the people.
Yep.
Okay, you want to goddamn talk about Trump? Then guess what? We finna cut goddamn, we gonna lock you out your goddamn house.
What?
You know?
They even got down modern, not modern, but monitoring the goddamn video games, man.
Yeah, all that shit.
You
All
can't even
these,
say shit.
all
you
this
know?
technology.
Like when you going live.
Yeah, when you online playing, goddamn.
Yeah, they got AI linked to all this, the internet of all things. All this technology is linked in. This is what they trying to bring. That's why they saying by 2030 they don't even want phones to exist because you gonna be the phone.
Yeah. That's why you can just speak to Alexa and say, Alexa, turn on every goddamn thing.
Yeah. Alexa, turn on my lights. Alexa, turn on.
Yep.
But
Start
that's
the
having
stove.
that smartphone.
Yep.
You know?
Okay, Google. And Siri and shit. Hi, Siri. You know,
What that shit is, smart, military, augmented. Man, I forgot how it goes.
residential, goddamn.
I forgot how Frankie I used to break that shit down. But that's what all this technology go back to. All that shit is a spy device to ultimately for you people, man.
Sure.
Then you got the niggas in Georgia with the robot dog walking in apartments. And they what he doing? What you doing out here? They don't
Talking to
know.
the robot dog and shit, and then the lady answered that hoe. Oh, this is the guard dog or some shit. Little do you know that this is gonna be the world that you live in. When they tell your ass that it's a motherfucking curfew, and they can have 30 of them dogs patrolling, scanning, looking around with a couple goddamn actual humanoid robots,
Man, what?
and goddamn the ice sitting back in the cut waiting to goddamn for the robot dogs to tell them they gotta defiant
Target.
human. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They come snatch your ass up and put you in the concentration camp, man.
Possible threat.
Possible threat.
Scanning you, zooming in right in your
Yep.
fucking face. See your
Yep.
nose hairs.
Getting your goddamn facial recognition. Oh,
That
this
bitch.
is goddamn such and such and such and such age. Such and such and such and
You
such.
know, it's all in your retina and shit.
Yep.
The retina of your eye.
That's why they got everything linked. Like,
Yep.
that's why they want you to use facial recognition. They link
Yep.
your facial recognition to your phone number, your banks, and all,
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
in your phone. They already got the dime on it, so hey,
Okay.
them bitches
They
got the dime.
quad
They
on
got
us.
the dime dropped
got the dollar
already.
on
So we ain't hide shit from you devils, man.
Don't give a shit.
Hey, we gonna be persecuted for righteousness, so be it.
That's all Jake wanna do.
And with that
That bitch
technology,
clean, though.
They funky.
that's gonna usher in the famine of the word. And you niggas that's lukewarm and don't want to go preach because you feel like it ain't your job to warn the people. You just gonna live your life.
But you understand this
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
But you typing harder than the bitch.
right on the comment board.
Ezekiel 35 and 4. Niggas got
Put the whole lesson.
Hey, yeah.
It's
Nigga
gonna be
goddamn
too
the place, goddamn. All the comments on the comment board.
But you don't want to go teach and serve the Lord. When you see shit getting real, you're gonna want to go, oh, let me go try to serve the Lord so I can get saved. It's too late because the famine of the word is technology. You know?
Yep, you ain't gather up oil in your vessel by it was time.
What?
But Jake gonna wait till all hell break loose. Then repent. Nah, the Lord ain't going.
Let me get some
You ain't
of your
finna
oil.
outsmart the Lord.
Hey, let me get some of your oil.
Somebody
Yeah.
hold me precept. I got one more.
I ain't got one. We close that.
You read that Matthew 22, go down to 14, I said, be cool here.
1 through 14.
Yeah.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 7 and verse 16 through 18. It says, why hast thou not considered in thy mind this thing that is to come, rather than which is present? And that's for our people. Just worry about the now, but not worry about prophecy which is to come, the words of the Lord. It says, then answered I and said, O Lord, thou bearest rule, thou hast ordained in thy law that the righteous should inherit these things, but that the ungodly should perish. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for wide. For they that have done wickedly have suffered the straight things, and yet shall not see the wide. You know, that's 2/3, and just niggas in, 2/3, man. They don't want to repent and seek the Lord. They gonna go through this hell that we finna catch, but they ain't gonna have no hope for the wide to be delivered.
Yep, I ain't gonna have no hedge of protection either.
I'm quite sure that straight went into a position different.
See, it's gonna be people starving who the Lord ain't gonna hear their cries, man. They gonna have to go and cry to the gods which they have chosen.
They ain't gonna
Judge
get
too.
their ass.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
we gonna go through hell and catch different, we gonna catch hell, but we gonna have hope, protection.
Suffering for righteousness.
You know what I'm saying? Our mourning gonna be turned into joy. They mourning gonna be turned into sadness. And
Joy gonna be turned to sadness.
Yeah, they joy gonna be turned to sadness.
Yep.
It said the Lord ordained in the law that the righteous should inherit these things, the salvation in the kingdom. It's already written.
Get the Matthew.
Yeah, you can get that, man.
This the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 1. It say, and Yahushua answered and spake unto them again by a parable, and said, the kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king which made a marriage for his son. It say, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. And the servant going into who? The Israelites. The Israelites, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, you are the servants of the Lord. Why? Because the Lord chose us to be his special people, to serve, worship, praise him, call on him, keep his commandments, do the things that he tell us to do. That's what a servant do. He our master, we his servants. But it's even deeper because the Lord say, henceforth no more call you servants, but friends. for the elect, those who believe.
Yep.
Verse 4, it say again, he sent forth other servants, saying, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared a dinner. Going back to Isaiah 55:1, on down a couple verses.
Yeah,
Where
this
it
the
went
dinner
into,
right here.
huh?
This the dinner right here.
Preparing the table.
Yeah, preparing the table. The
For
Lord say,
him.
come eat and drink for free.
Mhm.
You know, come get this truth. Because there's a bigger dinner coming when the Lord returns. When
What?
we get the number, Lord willing, we are part of that number.
That
man.
good wine.
You know? They say again, he sent forth other servants, telling them, tell them which are bidden, behold, I have prepared a dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. And this is what we telling our people, like, come back unto the Lord, because he's finna make a new covenant with us. You know? And when we be beamed up, what are we going into? We entering into the chambers.
Yes, sir.
Where the marriage is
Consummated.
Say it. Consummated.
Consummated.
Consummated. I'm talking about consummated.
Well,
Yeah, where the marriage is consummated, well, you go through the ceremony or whatever, and then guess what? You go into the woman and make that thing and make that goddamn become one. Bone into that bone, goddamn. That blood covenant.
Yeah, the Lord's Spirit gonna be in. He gonna put His Spirit in us.
Yeah.
That's them new bodies.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna be on no. When we say this, it ain't gonna be no freaky shit.
Yeah,
Right.
no Diddy party.
It ain't gonna be no
No
goddamn.
abominable acts.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no Diddy and nothing. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord, just like us men, our prize is our women, man. You know? It don't matter how you got one or you got 150 of them.
Yep.
That's your pride. That's your joy.
Yep.
Oh, boy.
You know? That's just like the Lord look at his people.
The lot of his inheritance.
Yeah, we his women. So shit, how it go? The joy of a man is his woman, and the joy of the woman is her hair. So we the Lord's people, man. You know, and the Lord love us, and the Lord He gonna treat us like a good woman. You know what I'm saying? Imagine you having all the money in the world and you got a down ass woman with you, man. That's what you
Gloria
gonna
gonna
do.
get everything.
Whatever she fucking want,
Yeah, you gonna get it.
she gonna get it. She ain't gonna have to, babe, you gonna be like, man, don't ask me for nothing. We good. Look, whatever you wanna do
Ain't
it.
even got to ask.
Long, because if she a good woman, she's gonna do everything righteous anyway.
Yep.
So if she want a new watch, yeah, you just gonna spoil it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She ain't even got to tell you what you want. Yeah.
You know?
But the Lord knew what we want before we even ask.
Yep. But
We
that's
gonna be
how
the same way.
that's how men are with their
Yeah.
women.
Right.
I just
And
feel
that's
like
how-
blessing her today.
Yeah, and that's how women is with their children.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Not what they mean.
But at the time coming where that's how they gonna be.
Yeah.
Well, they ain't gonna have to be like that because we ain't gonna they gonna nourish us and make sure we straight and shit. We ain't gonna need you to take care of us. We the man.
Yeah.
Hey, just be a pillow
Understand
rest.
like
When
that.
I get there,
Yeah.
goddamn,
Just be ready.
you gonna know I'm coming.
Whoa.
I'm gonna make you feel me.
Whoa.
I'm gonna make you feel me when I'm on the goddamn way. Them termites.
Yeah.
Ain't
Back out.
that guy.
Yeah, they termites see shit.
Well, let's finish this.
These people start flooding.
They finna flood out there.
Spell
This
that
one,
light.
yeah, they finna flood this one. It say, verse 5, it say, but Matthew 22 and verse 5, but they made light of it and went their ways. Yeah, like shit, fuck that wedding, I ain't coming.
Whoa.
2/3 of
Okay.
all people.
You know, shit, you gonna be dwelling torment.
And fuck the reception.
Yep. It say, and went their ways, one to his farm and another unto his merchandise.
To
Doing
his farm.
carnally, man.
Yeah.
Carnality.
Yeah.
Like you forsaking the Lord for a farm and merchandise.
Whoa,
Man.
that's a
Something the Lord finna give us freely and all that shit you finna lose.
Whoa.
Verse 6, it say, and the remnant took his servant, and the remnant took his servants and entered and treated them spitefully and slew them.
Hey, when I seen that, which one of you which prophet you did not kill?
Yep.
As the scripture said, you know.
Verse 7 it say, but when the king heard thereof, he was wroth. So the Lord is pissed. Kiss the son, lest he be angry.
Right.
Yeah, because that's what we doing. We bidding our people to the marriage, man. To bringing them to repentance. Showing them of the Lord. Letting them know what the Lord finna do and why he mad. What you got to do to get back in the good graces. You know? Ultimately, you got to be of the elect. But shit, you going to put on as the elect, you got to do something. You know?
To make them trust you.
Yep.
Look at that bat.
He tearing them bitches.
Yeah.
I've been seeing him swooping, and he might be. You need to come right here and don't hit us.
Yeah, we ain't gonna swing at you.
Cause he tearing them motherfuckers up. He getting fat.
Oh, he got 200.
Yeah, they done brought the bats out.
Y'all come on with it.
They done brought the bats out. Batman and Robin.
Straight Batman, no Robin.
No Robin. Verse 7 it say, but when the king heard it, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burned them up.
Yeah, that's synonymous to the angels, man.
Burned up their cities.
Yep. That's synonymous to the angels. The Lord sent his son with the angels, man.
So
Set that
when
bitch on fire.
when goddamn when that time comes, our temptation, and we get, you know, some of us get put to death, you know, hey, the Lord is gonna be pissed, man. You know.
Verse 8 it say then said he to his servants, the wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy.
Right.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people who were bidden to the marriage and weren't even worthy. Called but not chosen.
Yeah,
we hoping to be called and chosen.
What you call them? Crept in unaware?
Crept in unaware.
Yep.
I ain't never had a bat fly that close to me. Shit.
These motherfucking goddamn
Bend that all right.
shit. Verse 9, it say, go ye therefore, goddamn it, bitch keep crawling over this shit. That shit got my skin crawling.
Get my nose itchy.
Shit. I hope one don't fly in my mouth. Like that new reporter, he goddamn bug.
Get out of this.
You swallowed that one.
You swallowed that one,
Verse 9, Matthew chapter 22, verse 9, where you want to stop at?
14.
It say, go ye therefore unto the highways, and as many as you find, bid them to the marriage.
Right, that's why we out here, man. You know, we're bidding all people to the marriage.
And when you go to that word bidding, it goes into warning. You know, one of the definitions is to warn. You know. It's like a death. Basically, like, you know, the prophets is sent to blow the trumpet when they see the sword coming in. These different, you know, the Lord basically told us to tell our people to repent anyway from their sins, you know, which is what we're supposed to do from the get-go.
Which is our reasonable service. Serving the Lord, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, that's a reasonable service, man. Turning back to your power. Hey, man, fuck 2/3 of our people, man. Those who don't want to turn back. And Jake getting worse and worse. Jake simple as hell. The Lord getting ready to bring judgment on this generation, man. This that generation the Lord say ain't gonna pass, man. Till all these things be fulfilled. This gotta be it. Cause Jake ain't getting built. Jake ain't repenting. You got a lot of people who be like, oh, we is the real Jews. But they ain't taking it no further than just knowing, like it's just something that we supposed to know. No, man, the Lord finna bring judgment on this bitch.
Knowing just half the battle.
Yeah, knowing just the first step, you know? Verse 10, it says, so those servants went out unto the highways to gather together all as many as they found, both good, bad and good, and that's part of. Hey, that's why we fishing.
Yeah.
We catch a catfish. You catch a catfish, you throw that bitch back.
Yeah.
You catch an octopus, you throw that bitch back. An eel, stingray,
Crab.
lobster. Shit.
Pig. Throw that bitch. Pig. Throw that bitch.
Yeah, you catch some bullshit, you throw a starfish. Anything. You catch some bullshit when you fishing, you throw it back. And you keep the good fish. You don't keep all the goddamn fish you catch.
Yeah, no.
Verse 10. At the end, it say, and the wedding was furnished with guests. It say, and when the king came to see the guests, he saw there a man which had on a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how camest thou in not so like let me read verse 11 again. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had which had not on a wedding garment.
Yeah, because the garment goes into having this truth, man, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because it say how we clothe with righteousness. You got to have that wedding garment on, man. Righteousness.
What the scripture say, put on, Jerusalem, put on thy comely or garments.
Something like that.
Put on that beautiful wedding garments. Something like that.
That might be in Revelation too.
You know, because we supposed to be getting ready for the wedding. We
adorning ourselves
with our beautiful. Because shit, when the man of the house get the bridegroom get there, and you dirty, you know, you ain't been cleaning yourself. You musty as a bitch. Ain't been soaking in no oil. When it's time for the marriage to come, you ain't gonna want to damn man. You a little nasty hoe. You got there get rotted out and shit. And then you present this nasty bitch before a king. You know, she got a bottomless pit because she.
Damn.
she, you know, riding the cop carousel. And I'm saying that like men who into all these different religions. You know? Them bats fucking them goddamn termites up and them termites hauling at. It's a lot of them bats flying too. I see so many of them. They all over there for bats.
And they're crazy, they supposed to be blind.
Shit, them bitches goddamn, they blind, but they can goddamn, they click. And they can goddamn, click.
They sound bounce off.
Yeah, bouncing off everything so they can actually, they really can see.
It ain't bouncing off no termite, what I'm saying. Neither they out here chirping.
Oh yeah.
Like Esau, you know, say they do.
Yeah, Esau, man, them motherfuckers they can see goddamn good enough to eat that food. Eat them termites and mosquitoes.
Esau do a better service than I do, man.
Esau said that the animals don't have feelings, goddamn, but in the summertime, the motherfucker be all up under that shade tree.
Yeah,
all up under be in the sun.
Big ass hole.
Them bitches be all under your house.
Yeah.
Shit, especially you got that AC pumping. Even if you don't, cause it's cool under the house. Animals got if they ain't have feelings, why do they squeal and holler when they finna die? So why do they run from getting ate?
Or why do they bark at an intruder?
Yeah. Why do they if you hit a dog, that bitch go, oh! You know what I'm saying? But shit, if this bitch ain't have feelings, why would it do that?
Right.
You know?
Right.
So going to deception.
If animals didn't have feelings, why would the Lord give them defense mechanisms? You know what I'm saying? It's to defend themselves. Super speed, super agility.
Well, they know when to haul out.
Yeah, they got all these instincts of survival, but they ain't got no feeling. You know? It's stupid. Esau is the devil, man. Just like we ain't got no. They looked at us like we had no feeling.
Right.
That's how they perfected trauma character. You know, that's how they know how to goddamn make the pain go away without fixing the problem. Verse 11. It say, and when the king came to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not on a wedding garment. And verse 12, and he said unto him, friend, how camest thou in hither not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. You know, so they're going into people who knowing they Israelite, but you ain't knowing nothing.
Nothing.
But you just know I'm an Israelite.
Yeah.
You know, like you said, crept in, he snuck.
Yeah.
You know,
Came
everybody
in another
talking, he just snuck through the door,
Yeah.
crept in, and
Yeah.
sat down at the
He came up another way.
table.
way. I see, hey, we all Israelites up in here.
Yeah.
Watch all the
Yeah,
videos.
yeah. Where
Yeah.
the feast at?
Yeah. Knuckles all in the rent
Yeah.
before the
But he
nigga
can't.
eating
Yeah, he can't
before
tell
the
what
food
part
we
of the
supposed
food
to get.
he
Yeah,
eat.
he walking down the table, he plate ain't got made, he just
Yeah.
grabbing shit.
Yeah.
This lamb good.
Looking all over your shoulder and
Like,
shit.
yeah.
Goddamn.
What are y'all young at?
Yeah.
What a wine at?
What a wine at?
They say wine. They didn't say they got young. Nigga gonna say wine.
Verse 13 it say, then said the king to the servant, bind him hand and foot and take him away and cast him into outer darkness. It say there shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth.
All right.
For many are called, but few are chosen, and we hoping to be that few that's chosen, man.
Yeah.
Because many are called. Many called into this thing, but they ain't making themselves ready for
battle.
the marriage supper of the Lamb.
Yup. Because it's gonna be a battle first.
Yeah, you got a lot of Israelites who know they're Israelites, but they got them scoffing at the sea hill. They
Yup.
scoffing at the hour of temptation, man. Jacob trouble.
These niggas just scoff at our garments.
Nigga said Jacob trouble is gay. Nigga,
Well,
Which is
the
our
fuck
garments
are we-
just for mourning.
yeah, this sackcloth.
yo,
They say we
These
like
are actual. When you go and buy
yeah,
these is actual
yeah, it's a sackcloth.
sheets of cloth to make covers and shit,
Pillowcases and shit.
pillowcases and shit.
Curtains and
Sack-
shit.
cur-
Yeah, real
you know,
sackcloth.
this is real.
Yeah.
These are. This ain't. No.
Like
It don't
that,
supposed to be spectacular.
like that
Yeah.
precept say, all people are like cheering in the supermarket. You know, when they hear a lovely tune, they ain't dancing.
Yeah.
You know, when they hear that song, they ain't dancing. They
Yup.
scoffing and mocking.
Yup.
So, yeah, hey, when that time comes, hey, these people are gonna be messed up out here, man.
I should ask that they win. That's a volleyball player, boy. What a volleyball player, boy. God damn it. Softball and volleyball, all of and track.
Yeah.
Man. We gotta get the fuck up out of here, cause the time gonna come where the Lord finna post so many blessings on that. Women gonna be the last thing of our words, man.
Man, what?
Cause we finna be the shit soon. How these women chase after these niggas of the world, and they all up in the sea. If we would have been somebody popular, celebrity or something, them hoes would have stopped.
Or they be doing a rap video and
Yeah,
shit.
women will be constantly stopping. They'll be jumping the curb, goddamn, to come run up, take pictures, get a hug.
Yeah.
But the time coming, what these women gonna, like Apostle Boy used to always say, they gonna try to, you gonna have to beat these bitches off you with a stick once they realize, Lord willing, we're part of that number first and foremost. But once they realize, if we a part of that we the Lord's servants and we protected in the time that's coming, oh shit, we gonna have our way with these women.
That's why the scripture say they ain't gonna even be worried about food. We cook all our food. They just want to be protected. Let us just be called by your name.
Hey, and that's how these women is with these corner niggas. Look, man, you ain't gotta give me nothing. I just want to be known to be your girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be with you.
I just want to be known as Denzel Washington wife.
Yeah, Chris
Type
Brown.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Type
just
shit.
want to be known to that why
Miss Brown.
all these women losing it's a lot of women who getting divorced and shit because they can't control themselves. They going to these Chris Brown shows, kissing on this nigga and shit.
Paying $2,000 for a ticket.
Yeah. taking
Stupid
pictures,
shit.
freaky pictures with the niggas for $1,000.
Now it's him and Usher touring. Oh, they
Yeah.
showing up out
Yeah,
there.
now they on
Yeah.
some real, you know,
Yeah,
and they
showing up
busting
out
We
these
there.
whole
we
heads.
finna get all the harlots out the
Silly women
adulterous.
laden with a nickel,
Yeah,
man.
all the adulterous bitches.
Forever
out there.
learning, never understanding.
Yeah, man, the Lord getting ready to pour out some serious judgment on you hoes.
And it makes sense.
And we gonna get we don't need you old ragged out assholes, man. The Lord gonna bless us with fresh cool tank, you know, because all hell gonna be breaking loose.
And
People gonna be doing worse than goddamn. Oh, she underage. You like, man, that ain't gonna be no thing no more. These people gonna be on some extreme wickedness.
and the Lord's gonna protect his wife through that, which is the elect men.
Yep.
Starting with the elect men.
Starting with these little
The Lord's pastors of the flock of his
Flock of his
pleasure are men.
going to the 144,000.
Any
What?
brother else got anything, man?
I was just gonna say within that 144,000, because you always gotta explain it, so won't nobody be in the blind. Oh, only the 144,000 will be saved. Nah, the 144,000 are the men, but you gonna have women, yeah, and children that's gonna be saved through those men, and you gonna have help.
That shit loud as fuck.
Yeah, you gonna have men that's gonna be helped, and you know you're gonna have believers who gonna be saved, which is part of the 1/3. You know, it's gonna be millions of Israelites that's delivered in the times to come. True believers that's gonna be delivered in these times we coming into.
That's right. Yeah, the 1/3 is the 144,000 and the rest of it.
You got it.
That's a whole-
Can we get to my translation?
It's real quick to the point.
Oh, okay.
Matthew 5:38. Ye have heard that it hath been said, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You know, going into what your brother was speaking on earlier. You know, Esau did all these things, so now it's gonna come back. It's gonna be reversed on him. So everything that you do, all the wickedness that the 2/3 do, that's gonna be turned back on them. The heathen, whatever they do, is gonna be turned back on them. And ultimately, the elect is gonna get the victory. You know, the Lord say He's gonna come back with healing in His wings, man. That victory, the new bodies, of renewing and refreshing. So, that was it.
So hey, man, we at the end of this thing.
And it's like them wings is them chariots, them
That's
so
what I
called
was about to
UFOs.
say. Yeah, that's on my mind. The Lord brought it on up.
So we at the end of this thing, man. We are in the time of the kingdom of heaven being established, man. Right? And the Lord is coming back to get the ones that, came back to the supper, to the marriage, man.
Yeah, because what's that? Jeremiah 3:16, 3:18 say, "Turn back unto me. I'm married to you, man."
Backslide too.
You got it.
Yep. Hey, we have, Lord willing, we part of, that number. We are the obedient ones. Okay. And shit, like on the last precept 14, many was called, but few was chosen. So, and then I was thinking about the other precept where it would say this word was made for men, but the word to come was made for few.
That's the elect.
Yeah, that's the elect, man.
Because the elect are the ones that's gonna walk right into the new world, man.
Yeah. And gonna be governors, rulers, kings.
Yeah, and also because all the heathen had their time and chance in this world.
Yep.
And the world to come is only gonna be for Israel.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
They gonna be there. They gonna be servants though.
Chill.
You know, they gonna be there. They gonna rejoice. But they ain't gonna never have no say so in the world to come, man.
Nope. Yeah.
They ain't gonna never be in no goddamn G shit summits. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be doing none of that, man, in the time to come.
Yeah. And like the other precept was, our kingdom shall beat these kingdoms to pieces.
Yep.
And it is.
In the book of Daniel.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna beat these kingdoms to pieces, and it will not be left to another.
Jeremiah 51. You got it.
Done. But you know, Lord willing, this camp is edifying. We finna turn facing the east, giving all glory, praise, and honors unto
Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushua, Bashem, Kakadash.
double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone who teach and rule well. Peace and salutation to the whole field, elect, scattered abroad, preaching the truth and sincerity. To you, Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Baba Baba.
Baba Baba.
Shalom.
Shalom. ASAP.